Hello everyone, how's it going? Hope you're all doing well. Gonna do a little tutorial for a quick one because it's fairly simple, but the finger picking, that's up to you or whatever level you are. I don't consider myself a great finger picker. Simple reason being, I like 21 years ago, I severed 3 or 4 tendons in my wrist. I'll just show. I don't know if you can see it. There's a big scar there. I was right the way across. My hand went through a window 21 years ago, and I literally sliced right into my wrist. I went that way, all the way down there, and that literally opened up, and all my tendons were hanging out from one, two. I think it was these 3 fingers. Yeah, these 3 fingers. The tendons were severed on them. And since then I went through rehabilitation with my hand and all that, and I got my dexterity back. It took about 6 or 7 months to get my dexterity back, but the strength in these 2 fingers is not great, and I fatigue fairly quick on them. So I'm not the best of finger pickers, but on this particular song and on most of the other songs, I only use one kind of finger picking variation, and I use 3 fingers. All I use is the 3 fingers. They're the strongest ones that I use on it. Do you know what I mean? So I don't consider myself, like people could say, oh, that's not the right pattern or this, that and the other. I just use the pattern that I use. I'm not a great finger picker. Like, thank God now, with my wrist, I'm strumming. I'm grand with strumming and everything else like that. It works grand. But with finger picking, and because I had that accident years ago, the dexterity's not great with my fingers in any way. Anyway, the history of my wrist by Declan Garland. Moving swiftly on. This is for Christy Ride On. There's only 3 chords in it, actually 4 chords in it, and it's the capo on the 3rd fret. So what I'll do is I'll do the finger picking without even doing any chords, right? So basically all I do is thumb, this finger and this finger, these 3 fingers. I don't use these 2. So what I do is thumb, not top string, the string below it, thumb. That's all I'm doing. And then with these 2 fingers, I'm picking the B string and the string just above it. So I'm getting... Oh wait, hold on. That's all I'm getting. So I'm just thumb, finger. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing through every one of the chords. That's all I'm doing. For this song, and even for the Jackson Browne song beforehand, I'll probably do another tutorial for that one. It's basically the same finger picking style, but different chords in that song, obviously. But anyway, so that's basically what I do, is just thumb. And what I tend to do is I put my little finger here, just to kind of have a sturdy there, so I can. That's basically it. Okay, so the chords for Christy Ride On are A minor, F major 7, and a G. But I don't do the full G. I just do the G, the G where you're touching the top 2 strings, because you're not really even hitting the bottom string on this. So say it's a G without hitting your pinky into the bottom of this. Okay, so I'll just play it along here. So it's just A minor, F major 7 and G. So I'll just go to the A minor. F major 7. And then when I go up to the G, I just bring my thumb up to the top 2 strings and still finger the bottom 2. So I just go. And then back down to the A minor and back down to this 4th string then, or the 5th, just below the top string there. So for that A minor and the F major 7, and then when you go to the G, it's just. And then what I do is then I slide it up then to this chord, which is like an A minor 7, but you just slide it up 2 frets. And then back down to the A minor. Okay, so I'll just go along with that, right? I'll play the first verse for it. True, you ride the finest horse I've ever seen, standing 16, 1 or 2, with your eyes wild and green. You ride the horse so well, hands light to the touch, and I could never go with you no matter how I wanted to. Ride on, see you. I could never go with you no matter how I wanted to. And that's basically it. It's basically that chord variation just repeats over and over and over again in this song. It's really, really easy. It's just getting the finger picking. Finger picking can be hard. You have to really work at it, and then all of a sudden it just comes to you. I was the same not years, but like a bit of time getting used to doing that, using your hands, and but then it just comes a little bit more naturally, and a bit more naturally then as time goes on. So if you're struggling with the finger picking, just keep at it. You know what I mean? Just keep at it. You'll get there soon enough. So yeah, that's basically the whole song. Christy Moore, Ride On, a fantastic song. And if you have a cover of it, let me know. Give me a shout and I'll pop in and have a listen to it. Cheers guys, talk to you soon.